Alright YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I told you the videos would look a little bit different in the next few days. We're still working with a makeshift setup, but I just got off of a plane like an hour ago, 6-hour flight. It is 1:46 a.m. Eastern time. I'm here on the West Coast, so we might be a little scrambled for this video, but we do have some NBA picks coming your way for November 22nd here. Coming off of a mini sweep yesterday, we go 2-0. Love to see that. We had our same game parlay, and then also a game that I thought was a trap. We pulled the trigger on anyways. We rolled with it. The Sixers and the Cavs over there. But I have 4 picks that I want to dive into in today's video. We're not going to do what we normally do, going through the entire slate. I just have 4 picks. I'm going to call out my 4 favorite spots for the slate. 3 spread picks and then 1 player prop as well. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We're grinding even on vacation. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes here. Yeah, again, we're kind of just makeshift setup. I don't know if the audio quality will be okay, if the video quality will be okay, but we're rolling with it as we're traveling for the holidays and everything like that. So hopefully you guys do not mind. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this. First game up, we're looking at Denver at Orlando here, and I like the Nuggets here -4. We'll still put, by the way, all of the final plays that we're rolling with in the pinned comment, so we can update you on the best lines that we get as well as the best odds. But I do want to just at least give you a reference point in these videos. So Denver obviously not looking all that great. They do get the win against the Pistons last game, but they didn't cover. 6 straight non-covers for them as of late. Jokic gets ejected. Like, as good as the Nuggets are, they're struggling to some degree, right? Like, this is supposed to be the best team in the league. Good teams cover as well. They're getting wins, still have a good record, but 6 straight non-covers. I like this bounce back spot for them, mainly because Jokic gets ejected early on in that game against the Pistons, right? Who is going to stop Jokic from the Magic? Like, I don't really see that. Wendell Carter Jr. isn't going to be there to stop him at the rim. I don't think that they have the size to stop him, and if he wants to hang around, become more of a facilitator, I do think that he's going to be able to beat them there too. So I think it's going to be a big game for Jokic as well. Obviously, we'd love to see Jamal Murray back. I think he's going to be, that's a reason him being out has been a huge part to sort of their lack thereof of success. But nonetheless, give me Jokic and the Nuggets here, -4 at Orlando. Next pick up, we're looking at the Kings in a bounce-back spot against the Pelicans. They got absolutely demolished by the Pelicans just a couple nights back. We have the same exact matchup in the same exact arena here, and I like the Kings -2. When they got beat, they were on a back-to-back in the middle of a road trip. They're still on the same road trip, but they were on a back-to-back there. Hard game prior to, right, against the Mavs. Sabonis had 10 points. Fox had 14 points. Like, the Kings can't play as bad as they played in that game, and I do think they're a better team than the Pelicans. CJ McCollum healthy, maybe you have a little bit of a different take on that and a different sort of debate to be made, but without CJ McCollum, I do think that this Kings team is better than the Pelicans. Also a terrible team the Pelicans are against covering centers, and Sabonis went out there and had 10 points. So, like, this should be a spot for him to bounce back. Fox should be able to bounce back as well. Like, he had an awful game. Everybody on the Kings had a bad game. But again, they're coming off of a tough win. Then they have a tough back-to-back. Like, it makes sense. They were due for a loss in that spot. They got it. It was, a pick that we talked about in the video that day too. I said that I like the Kings as the better team. I'm not playing it because of this spot. This spot's much better. They've seen this team already. They're used to the environment. They've been there, and they have that sort of fire under their ass that they just got punked by 1,000,000 points last time out. Pick number 3 here, another spread pick. We're going to have the Thunder -7 against the Bucks. We already saw this matchup this year. Thunder won 124-104. That was back October 25th. And, like, we can be honest, right? Like, this is a better Thunder team, like than the Bulls. This Bulls team, whether it's on the court or off the court, has so much junk going on. Zach LaVine's pissed. He's questionable to play, injured. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy here. Whereas this Thunder team seems like they just want to get better, and that's the type of team I like against a Bulls team that is not going to be able to run with this Thunder team here. This Thunder team is 11-3 against the spread. What do we call them last year? We were early to it. The Rumblin' Cover and Thunder. They're still doing that here. and the Bulls are just 1-4 on the road. So I don't really think the Bulls keep up with the Thunder's pace or just the Thunder's play in general. The Bulls just got beat by 18 against Miami, right? So not really trusting them, fading them here. Speaking of Miami, our one player prop for the day. If we do throw anything else in, keep an eye on the pinned comment. Keep an eye on our YouTube shorts. We'll post some parlay action and everything like that. The long form videos are going to be a little bit different, so hopefully you guys don't mind. If you are still watching right now, before we get to the player prop, comment 5. That lets me know that you made it this far into the video, because I know these aren't as good quality as our normal production. That's one of the things that I think that we stand out amongst a bunch of people in the game and in this space, right? Like the production value, the quality. I know that that's something that we are in the upper echelon on, but we are, the best grinder out there. Like, just because I just got off a 6-7 hour flight, drove an hour to the house, like, I'm still making a video, right? So we might have good production value, but we have great grind integrity. But I don't even know where we're going with this. I'm ready to fall asleep. But comment 5 if you're still watching, and I do apologize for the lack of quality that we normally have. But let's get into this player prop here. It's pretty simple. Couple data points to touch on, but I do like the spot. Bam Adebayo over 3.5 assists. He's hit it in 6 straight games. And Cleveland, in their last 7 games, allowing the most assists to opposing centers. Kind of coincides when Jared Allen comes back too, right? Like, it makes a lot of sense. Like, Bam Adebayo, being an undersized big there, isn't going to have these rim opportunities against Jared Allen. I could see him getting the ball in probably, 5 more times than normal, getting the ball inside, looking for an inside shot and being like, oh crap, Jared Allen, the shot blocker, is there. I have to kick it out or I have to dump it off. So I think there's going to be a handful of times where it'd be a normal Bam Adebayo bucket. It's going to be a good look for an assist. Now, I do kind of worry about who he's passing to. I don't believe in this Heat team all that much, even though we did see and they cashed for us a couple nights back against the Bulls, but nonetheless, forget all that. Let's trust the numbers here, trust the data points. This, again, is a Cavs team allowing tons of assists, most in the league over the last 7 games, to opposing centers, and it makes a lot of sense why centers are getting it deep, kicking it out. I expect Bam Adebayo to do that as well. And guys, that's all we have for you. The notes are concluded here. This will be coming out, obviously, normal time for you guys. I just decided to record it the night before, so I didn't have to wake up at who even knows what time to get going, right? Because we usually get up around like 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I did that on the West Coast, I'd be getting up pretty much right now at 2 a.m. So, right, I had to make something work. But you guys know we're going to try our best to get the videos out and everything like that. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you're new, these are not what the videos normally look like. We're making do with what we have right now. But yeah, hit that like button as well, guys. And we'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out.